Hey boys and girls, welcome. It's Spoony Pizzas here, your host, and I'm back again with a what we know so far. So to save you grueling through two live streams, basically we're going to cover off everything I know so far. Not from so much a gameplay point of view, that will be later. I'm going to be doing some gameplay analysis, but just basically what they've given us so far, because we sort of sat through an hour and a half session yesterday and we didn't get all that many new details, but I'm going to run through what we did get. So kicking off here with Inspire. Not only will each player's individual playstyle affect the way he interacts with the ball, but it will also have a significant impact on the behavior of the players around him. For example, when a player renowned for his dribbling ability takes possession of the ball, his teammates will spread out to give him adequate space to make a penetrating run. So basically, when Lionel Messi picks up the ball, players are going to run off him and basically try to force the opposition defenders away from him to sort of give him either a one-on-one situation or even create a little bit of a gap for him to take a shot. So that was Inspire. New ways to defend. Improvements include additional slide tackle animations, more realistic animation when clearing the ball with your head. There is also an option to perform an intentional foul as a last-ditch effort to save an otherwise hopeless situation. Yeah, so way back in International Superstar Soccer, you used to be able to press A and B. My friend and I call it the A-B challenge. And basically, it would lead to probably a straight red because your hands would come out and you'd sort of like... It looked like you punched the opponent, but I think it was just a push, and you push him over. And as you can see here, it's much the same. You can see Vidal here in this image pulling back his opponent. So we'll have to wait and see what that's all about, and whether it's a straight red or I assume it's going to matter. It depends where or which angle you're coming at the attacking player from. As for improvements to the additional slide tackle animations, we've seen loads of those. I will be doing that as part of the gameplay analysis as well. Then we have the finesse dribble. The finesse dribble is an advanced technique that will allow you to snake between defenders with exceptional agility. Developed in close consultation with the world-renowned midfielder Andres Iniesta, finesse dribble empowers players with an affinity for technical flair to use superior technique and special awareness to outfox the opposition. So what we have noticed, that I don't know if you've been watching the gameplay clips, but if you do, watch the amount of right analog stick usage that Adam Batty uses. He uses the right analog stick a lot. So everything now, all your skills are primed to that right analog stick, even if it's the sort of finesse dribble that we used to use where we used to use the right trigger or R2 depending which controller you used, and yeah, that's now moved to the right analog stick. So it's going to be interesting to see what they did with that extra button they freed up. They've obviously done it for a reason, and I imagine it's something to do with shielding. Again, it's part of my gameplay analysis. I bet they've added that button to be like a shielding button of the ball, because a lot of people ask for that. The disguise pass. Get creative on the pitch thanks to the new disguise mechanic. In PES 2020, players can motion as if to shoot, but instead play an unsuspecting pass to a player thrown goal. Yeah, I really, really like this feature. I saw this on the trailer, and it looks great, and I think it's going to be a total game changer for creating chances. So I can't wait to see that in action. Okay, so there's a few other things I want to cover off here. The transfer budget. So we can now set our own transfer budget at the start of the season, whether that means in terms of figures or whether you just set a low, medium or high. They used to have this in previous versions of PES where you just set low, medium or high, from what I remember. But you may even be able to input a figure. So if you're Man City, you can just put the oil in and have about £1 billion worth in your transfer budget. Then we have Projekt 11. Now, I'm confident if you go watch the IGN stream at the 13th minute, you'll see the guy talking about Projekt 11, and he talks about sort of 11 against 11. And there's a few other people who've been talking about Projekt 11. I can't think what else it could possibly be, but I think Projekt 11 is basically pro clubs for PES, and that is the biggest news if they let it slip, because Adam Baddy didn't want to talk about it yesterday on the live stream. But that is the biggest news for me personally, because I love the 11 against 11 side of things. That's something that really excites me. So I'm hoping and fingers crossed that is what it is. 8 legend managers. Now, obviously, we know that they've got Johan Cruyff and Diego Maradona. They said there's 8 in total. So I'm assuming if Manchester United are included, there's going to be Sir Alex Ferguson, which would be amazing. Obviously, you've got Arsenal, so Arsene Wenger, I imagine, to be there. Maybe even George Graham. So it'd be interesting to see what legend managers they come up with. And also, next up is the second divisions. So they got the Italian and Spanish second division. So that's great news that they brought those back. A lot of people called for those, and they've brought them back. So that's brilliant news for us PES gamers. The ball name, yes, it's called the Regista. It was basically, from what I was told in the chat, it was basically from the position that sort of Pirlo used to play for Juve. Oh, next up is interaction. Oh, yes, interaction within the Master League. Let me share with you a live clip from my live stream yesterday. Here we go. So we've got, this is the question. What style of football do you want to play this season? I want to see clean, sportsman-like football. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I want to put on a show. I want to see the boys play hard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Seriously. The interaction. Oh my god, the interaction was an absolute joke. I'm sorry, but that is an absolute joke. Oh my god, I try and compose myself. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm absolutely dying here. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I think Master League is probably going to end my life when this game's released, because there's no way I can put up with questions like that. So yeah, the interaction looks a bit goofy, but actually, do you know what? I'm actually going to dig that. I think that's going to make my Master League so much more fun to watch. I'll tell you what, if they're going to come out with things like that, it's going to, honestly, like I said in the stream, it's going to kill me. So yeah, it's all things to look forward to. Anyway, let me know if I missed anything. I don't think I have, but I will be doing some gameplay analysis where I'll be talking about some of the things you may not have noticed that I really liked in PES 2020, and some of the things I didn't like. So be sure to check that out in the over the coming days. I will be hosting again tonight from 7:30. So if you want to join me, then please do, and we'll be doing another live stream, and hopefully some more laughs and some good times. So thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.